Hey everybody, welcome to MindMesh's Movie Talks. My name's Chayton.
And I'm Fish.
And thank you so much for tuning in. On today's episode of Toys That Made Movies, or movies that made toys, or movies made for toys, or anything made for toys. Anyways, I don't know if we said in the previous movie talks what we were watching. I think we might have said Transformers. Well, we still are technically watching a movie about Transformers.
Yes, we are.
It's just not the first one. So we're not going to be dealing with the classic orange and blue Michael Bay monstrosity with Shia LaBeouf, Megan Fuchs, and Optimus Prime. We'll be watching Bumblebee.
Good times.
Which has its own issues that we'll be getting into.
I haven't seen it.
I have, and let me tell you, it is honestly a bad boy time. I've forgotten how the fuck do I do this? But anyways, so I'm gonna tell you how to. Man, I am all over the place right now trying to figure out how the fuck to tell them this stuff.
You got it.
So basically, to sync this movie up with this movie commentary track, you're going to press pause when I say the pause and press play as soon as I believe the Paramount logo fades completely to black. I'm literally watching the movie right now to make sure that I'm correct. If it doesn't fade, yeah, okay, it straight up cuts to black. So as soon as the Paramount logo, you know, the good old mountain Paramount and all the stars that create a semicircle around it, as soon as that cuts to black, you're going to press play on this movie commentary track. But for now, press pause. Allspark Productions. Pictures. Oh fuck, I've already messed up.
Holy shit.
It's time to restart. I messed up the movie talks. It's time to restructure the whole thing, really.
See, I couldn't tell for a minute if you were being genuine on restarting it.
Oh, no. What the fuck?
What movie did we see before that had Tencent pictures on it?
Have we seen one?
Yeah.
I honestly don't remember watching one with that logo.
I think it was one of our earlier movies.
Maybe. Oh, also, so fun fact, I think I said this in the opening, but I have seen this movie. Fish has not. You've only seen the first Transformers?
Yeah.
Okay, so
this is pretty cool.
The
like
one
classic Transformer designs.
This is the one thing that you'll notice about this movie is since it's a prequel to the Michael Bay Transformers, they went with the classic designs.
I love that. I just saw Starscream.
Yeah, no. So they went with their original Cybertronian designs for this one. Which means
awesome,
everything
though.
is super blocky and 80s.
I love it.
Oh yeah, remember Soundwave? Well, there's
Starscream.
Oh, I forget his name. I actually owned he was in Michael Bay's actually cuz I owned him.
That one?
Yeah. I owned that bot. I forget what he turned into. I think it was kind of I don't remember. Who knows?
I wish mini-cons were still a thing.
Mini-cons?
The little robots that would attach onto them.
Oh. I had a few Transformers toys that were like Hot Wheel size.
Yeah, those are mini-cons.
Were they? Because I had one that was like there was like one that was like a helicopter that I had.
They would always come with the Transformer that you got because you could put them on it.
I only had the small ones. I never had any big ones that attached. I don't know how I don't remember how I ended up with them.
there were 3 mini-cons that you could get in a pack. You could probably also just get mini-cons.
I don't know. These were like die-cast metal. They were like heavy duty.
Then maybe they weren't.
I don't know. I remember getting them from a friend, but actually, I was kind of a big Transformers kid. Now that I think about it,
I wasn't a huge Transformers.
I just had the toys.
Yeah, I was a huge fan of the toys. Hence why.
You didn't want to see Transformers 2 through 5?
No, hence why this company is so successful. Like we were the perfect target audience, and we fell right for it.
I mean, isn't that the saying for fucking every single movie tie-in or toy tie-in in a movie? Really?
No, I know. I was just thinking like some series I liked as a kid.
Star?
Does kind of look like it. Will Cybertron turn into a fucking robot like the planet in this one?
Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. I was thinking of Guardians of the Galaxy 2, wherever it
Ego.
Yeah, Ego, the living planet. That's what I was thinking of when you said if it's gonna transform. I was like, I wish they did that in Guardians of the Galaxy 2, but then they decided to fucking hire I forget his name. Oh God, what was his name?
Kurt Russell.
Yeah, Kurt Russell. I need to sit down and watch Tron again. Jesus. Sorry, that just jogged my memory here. Oh, cool. They're playing paintball, except with real bullets. Oh, never mind. It actually is paintball.
Did you really?
Those look like real guns.
Yeah, there aren't any. I don't think.
John Cena.
Wait, is John Cena really in this fucking?
He's a fucking main character. What do you mean is he in this movie?
Wait.
It ain't sexy without the paintballs.
He's so funny.
Dude, John Cena is a professional wrestler. You're expecting him to be not funny? I don't know where I was going with that. I guess I'm trying to say that professional wrestling's a joke.
Bro.
Oh. I wish a wish upon a star that all the John Cenas would die in a hell blaze.
How many times will the aspect ratio change in this movie?
Dude, don't worry about it. Has it actually?
I don't know if it has yet, but
I know in the original Transformers they did that a ton.
I don't know in the first movie, but I know in like that first series, like there's a big issue with like every other scene being.
Yeah, no, yeah. That was a big Michael Bay thing. I don't know why he loves changing aspect ratios, but he does. It wasn't us, dude. It's called a sex doll.
Called a Bumblebee.
It's called a Bumblebee. Bro, you can't tell me if, like, okay, so if an Autobot lands in the forest and no one's around to hear, did it actually land there?
Yes.
I don't think you know how science works.
I'm just looking at you. Like, I can't.
I'm just trying to watch this funny movie about robots and John Cena fucking. What's up?
I really wish that was the plot.
Dude, I asked you earlier when we're gonna watch our first X-rated movie on Movie Talks.
Did you pull a little one? Yeah, you put a little gag. This is the X-rated.
Yeah, this is special edited. That's why it's like 10 minutes longer than it's what it's supposed to be. What the fuck? Dude, John Cena has got the same sentiment as me, except he's in a PG movie. Bro, why is John Cena always angry? Also, Jesus, those special effects were bad.
What are you talking about? This is all practical.
Dude, I fucking wish. It's what was James Gunn on Suicide Squad? He just revealed that like 95% of the movie he tried to shoot as practically as possible. And I think, were we talking about that on a recent episode of the podcast? Or was it in a movie? I remember talking to you recently about like how I feel like there's going to be a new rise in practical effects, because I feel like at this point it has to be cheaper than.
I remember us talking about that.
Yeah,
I can't remember where.
Yeah, I can't remember if it was on a podcast episode or not, or if it was in last Movie Talks. But
no, I agree with you though.
Yeah, no,
it was when we were watching Hellboy.
Oh yeah, I was. Yeah, I feel like practical effects are just gonna come back in a big way, because at a certain point people are just gonna start charging way too much for CGI. Because
I also think people are, like, I'm not going to say everybody, but I feel like a lot of people are getting sick of CGI.
Yeah, no. Like, CGI used in the right way is beautiful.
Oh, yeah,
absolutely
I completely
breathtaking.
agree.
But when it's used in, like, the sense that most of the film is in CGI.
And not in, like, an animated film, like one of these type of action movies.
Yeah, I just, like, this is done pretty well.
I meant, like, I meant the series, not necessarily this in particular.
Yeah, I know. But they do. Sorry, I just foreshadowed the movie real quick.
I hate little things that they don't do practical, like squibs. I hate when there's like CG
when it's just
blood.
CGI blood. Well, don't worry. This is a PG film. They don't have that stuff here. They only have paintballs. No,
This is all action.
you
all
didn't
the
get that
time.
meme
No.
when someone. Remember the old Vine where it went run? Ba-da-da-da-da. No. Okay,
I
I'm
don't
sorry.
remember that.
Me
Sorry.
being a fucking millennial. Okay. Sorry that you're too old to know about what the cool kids used to meme
You're
about.
older than me.
What the fuck? Don't give them that information. Bro, remember when you said that this was all practical? I'm starting to believe you.
It's just shot on like a miniature set.
Bro, I think that's a big thing I think is going to come back on the rise. I think miniatures.
I bet.
The most recent Star Wars used a bunch of miniatures.
Really?
Yeah. So like it wouldn't surprise me if like cuz the thing is that you can build such amazing high detail small models of things.
Especially now with something like 3D printing.
Yeah, I know. It's super easy and like somehow the human eye can tell just texturally that those things are real compared to this. Where it's like, yeah, it looks really good. It fits the environment. It looks good. But does it look
There's still
real?
just something about it.
Yeah, there's just something about it that seems too
smooth.
Yeah, smooth, shiny.
Like I understand they're metal, they have lighting textures, but like even then there's just something like to the glossiness of the metal that doesn't look real. If that makes any sense. I didn't know this movie was so short.
Yeah, no, dude. The death of Bumblebee comes really early in this film. The rest of the film is actually about the insects. National Geographic had this really weird idea. I honestly I don't know why Paramount like went with it.
Was that supposed to be? That's not Starscream because Starscream's in the other movies.
I mean, sure. This is definitely canon. It is, I think. Probably. I don't fucking honestly I don't know.
Either.
Bro, straight up. He fucking choked me too hard. Cut off my bloodstream to my brain. I will say something that's really cool about Transformers is based off of the car that they transform into is how their body type looks too.
Yeah.
Like Bumblebee looked completely different when he first landed from when he like scanned the Jeep and like his chest pieces. I just like the kind of modularity of Transformers.
No, I completely agree.
It's good times. Beautiful scenic view where nothing could ever go wrong. And then the Fire Nation attacked. Bro, straight up, he dead. He's even trying to drown himself right now. He's like, I'm made out of machinery. Guess it's time to get fucking wet. Ben 10? Wait.
Oh, there we go. There's the.
No, that's not how this works. Someone just found a replica of their fucking yellow beetle just sitting in a lake. That's literally what they just did.
That was kind of a cool transition.
Dude, I would listen to her. Hell yeah, I got that Walkman. You know, I was recently watching a film that all the characters had like smartphones and like modern technology, but like all the cars and everything they were dealing with, like they were all dealing with like cassette tapes and records and Rubik's cubes and like 1970s and before cars.
Yeah.
And like I was having a deep conversation with the person I was watching it with. I was just like, so what time period do you think this film takes place in?
That's an interesting thing. I mean, that's kind of similar to Pulp Fiction in the way that it's like completely ambiguous to what time it's supposed to be.
Yeah,
in.
and she was like, well, it's got to be taken. Like, literally, she was like, all evidence points to this is like before the 2000s. I was like, yeah, but they have an iPhone. Like a modern, like iPhone 8, 9.
That's kind of like exactly like the thing with Pulp Fiction. It has all these other references and like aesthetics to different decades. But then you know it has to be around the 90s because they are using like those blocky cell phones.
Yeah, no. Actually, I take that all back. I only brought that up because she had a Walkman, but I'm pretty sure this is actually kind of period PC, just because it is trying to be canonical with the rest of the series. Bro, what a bitch. Why can't my mom, who's a hardworking nurse, wake up at 5 a.m. every morning to cook me fucking waffles and eggs? Whoa, Mr. T fucking cereal? Hell yeah. Remember when cereal didn't come in little protective safety baggies and it like somehow kind of embedded the taste of the cardboard in the cereal?
No, I don't remember that.
Yeah, me neither. I just figured I'd bring it up. Bro, I didn't.
Karate Kid.
That's Jane Smith, my dude. That's not Jane Smith.
See?
That doesn't mean he's the Karate Kid. He's more like a karate child, in my opinion. Bro!
She's just a whiny bitch.
And that's our main character, dude.
You said it was John Cena. I'm kind of upset that it's not actually John Cena.
Shit. Dude.
You lied to me.
I just want some sweet, sweet fucking lemonade from Hot Dog on a Stick. Yes, it's an actual brand. And yes, they actually got a licensed deal out of this. It's a bro, you can't be showing that kind of you can't show that kind of provocative imagery on the screen. This is a children's movie.
Hot Dog on a Stick is just a corn dog. You rip off.
Bro, when's Pikachu gonna show up in this film? I know it's not the same actor, okay?
Where's Ryan Reynolds?
But for real though, the first time I watched this film, I literally thought that it was the same guy. But I'm pretty sure that's the guy from High School Musical.
Corbin Blue?
What?
Are you serious?
No, I don't think I don't know. I don't know. Don't put words in my mouth. Bro, usually it's fucking girls. It's usually girls getting wet, but this time it was the guy.
They're flipping. He's the Megan Fox of this movie.
Yeah, I know, right? Look at that. Flipping the gender norms, you know? You like her license plate? Oh shit, it actually cut to a shot of it. I forgot that I did that. You know, she was complaining about not having a car, but like, I would be fine with having a moped.
Especially in LA.
Yeah, no, I feel like you could just cut in between everyone. Ah, good old Hank. The dementia's really getting to him, but you know,
He's
still gotta love him.
He's still toying with that radio 20 years later.
Man, fuck off. Oh, and it works. I went to a tech school and she's smarter than me and she's still in high school. Uh-huh. Bro, I'm just waiting for Disney to come up with a live action Mickey Mouse movie.
Like the Kingdom Hearts movie, live action.
Yeah.
I'm ready for it.
I came here for a car, but you know what? I'm thinking a boat. Water travel is the future.
Just stealing the battery.
Bro.
Making her own car.
That's not a battery.
Well, you're right there.
I wish she was making her own car. Whoa, God. Whoa.
Convenient. Very convenient.
What a plot device. Domino boats. But really, if you were pitching this movie, who would have thought that the way to reveal like the main conflict of the film would be
Domino of boats?
Yeah, we want boats to domino on top of each other to reveal a car. Think about that. Think about that pitch
Oh,
meeting.
look at that.
What?
There are little bees in it. Covered in bees.
Honeybees. So you know they're good for the environment.
Just like Shia LaBeouf.
Just like Shia LaBeouf at that car lot.
Exactly. Shia LaBeouf.
you
Now she's gonna rub the steering wheel after she fixes the rear view mirror.
know what's kind of sad though is that we know how this movie's gonna end because we know how the first Transformers began. She's gonna die.
He's gonna somehow be a Camaro by the end of it.
Was it a Camaro when?
It was an older Camaro and then it updated to the newer Camaro.
Oh, I could have sworn. Oh, is this Men in Black? I don't know. He's probably on a different planet fucking some bitches. Good exposition.
That was for for all the people like us that were like, I remember that Transformer.
I remember that bot. And
I
then
can't remember his name though.
You're gonna go out and buy his fucking toy after this for this one scene in the movie he was in. How do they know that?
No.
I kind of wish that this was like James Cameron's like Avatar, where they actually had these people like on just a big like motion capture set, and it's like them just walking around trying to act all big and mighty as Transformers.
Everyone's on like stilts and
Yeah,
stuff.
everyone's on fucking stilts and now they have arm extenders. You're just now noticing the fucking bees. One fucking
You
flew up your
swatted?
Yeah, you swatted one away and one flew up your nose. I'm telling you, dude. It's the dementia. He's been foreclosed on like 5 years ago. He just can't remember. That's a radio, my dude. It doesn't have a picture.
It had a little screen on it.
Dude, don't mess up my joke.
I'm sorry.
Are you though?
He is building her own car.
Well, dude, first off, let me just say right now that this is Bumblebee.
That would be fucking cool. If Bumblebee was-
Everything you knew is false, basically. Also, I just had a realization right now. So, whatever car that Bumblebee transforms into, and I've noticed this about past Transformers movies, that every time he scans a car, it's always a yellow car. Does that mean he can't scan any other color of car? Because would that mean that he's able to transform into that car but yellow? Or would he transform into that car's color, completely altering his color scheme?
maybe he can do that, but the Transformers choose a specific color, so it's
Like
like
when they're fucking born, they're like handed a fucking card and they open it. It's like,
well, I
your
guess
color.
whatever color you're born with, they try and stick to that.
Now
so
we're
like,
talking about how Autobots are born. I want to know that. Like, are they?
Let me finish my sentence though. Maybe it's so they don't confuse each other. Say you have two Jeeps or two cars that are like the same kind of car, or born the same kind of car, I guess.
yeah.
And then they both are scanning the same vehicle. I guess you wouldn't want one that's red to scan the blue one and one that's blue to scan the red one. You'd want them to scan the same color they are so you knew who they were.
Yeah. So how are Autobots born?
When a lady Autobot and a male Autobot really love each other.
And they swap motor oil. After about 9 to 10 months, the female Autobot opens up her
Carburetor.
her carburetor, her radiator, spreading the fins apart, and out pops a baby motor. And over time, that motor turns into a car.
You ungrateful bitch.
Bro, I just gave you safety. And what do you give me? Mouth. You know, he kind of reminds me of an actor that I used to watch in a TV show.
He reminds me of I've never seen The Office, but the dude who made A Quiet Place.
That's what I was thinking at the very beginning. John Krasinski or whatever his name is. No, there's this guy I was thinking of, except he's like 2 feet taller. He's like 5'4". He was in the show Chuck. It was like Chuck's best friend. I forget his name though.
I never saw that show.
It's okay. You don't need to. What? Another music montage that happened?
No, that shot was just one that we've done before.
Oh, the fucking like bed up shot? Yeah, no. That shows you how creative Hollywood is.
Shows you how creative we are. Oh, toilets, you say?
I remember the days before we had toilets, when we just shit in the hole in the ground and wiped our hands with leaves. For letting me be myself again. Eh? He's got a bidet and everything. Bro, I think we should get a bidet. You think so?
I mean, you can get one of those little ones that like you just install in your toilet.
Yeah, they're like $30 off Amazon.
Let's do it.
So that way we don't have to buy toilet paper. We just spray our ass with fucking water.
Wait, I'm really confused.
What's up? What's going on?
I thought the motor was in the back of these things.
And a Beetle?
And an old Bug, yeah.
No. I know what car you're thinking of, and it was the car that literally... There was literally a car back in the day that the front door was literally the front door. You climbed in and shut the car into it. I don't know how to explain it. The door was on the front of the car.
Oh, I see what you're saying. No, I thought Beetles, like their trunk space was in the hood.
No, that's a Tesla.
Is that true?
Yeah, Teslas don't have engines.
Well, I didn't know if that's where the battery packs were.
No, they're all under you. They're in the floorboard.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so there's a frunk. There's a frunk and a trunk. Wait, this thing wouldn't start the other day and she was able to drive it all the way home? I have many questions about the plot elements of these films.
It's a robot, bro. I'm even wondering how she's working on it. How did she not see that?
Oh, she did see it. Straight up laser
no, I meant
cannon.
like when she was working on the car.
Oh, sometimes things just fall off like that. I took apart a toaster one time, put it back together, and I was missing like 5. Every time you take something apart and you put it back together, you're always going to have 5 to 6 parts that are just left over. You can question it as much as you want, but it's just going to happen.
Is that why you've had so many problems with your computer?
I've never had a single problem with my computer. Thank you very much.
I know, I'm messing with you.
I built that thing to perfection, and yes, I had 5 to 6 screws left over when I was done.
Had an extra fan for some reason.
Five Nights at Freddy's. Sorry, that's what that shot reminded me of.
Think you should have said it when the eyes lit up.
Yeah, I know. Remember when Five Nights at Freddy's was going to get a movie with Warner Brothers?
Is it canceled?
I don't fucking know. It was supposed to happen 4 years ago when the games were actually popular.
Oh, I mean, you remember the Slender movie.
I mean, there were several of those made.
Well, I mean, like the one that actually made it to like Hollywood theaters.
Oh, yeah, that was bad times.
Like 4 years after, 4 years after the trend had died.
Yeah.
This Halloween, I want to watch that.
What?
For movie talks on October. I want to watch that.
Oh. You sure?
Yeah, I want to watch the Slender Man movie.
I mean, yeah, I guess. We can watch a bunch of those bad films. Sorry. I shit on the floor again. It just turned out to be a yellow beetle. I've been constipated for a while.
Mine. My car.
Man, this is
My
gonna
robot car.
when I understand that I download the X-rated version of this movie, but it's gonna get really weird when we start seeing Autobots try and like do stuff with humans.
Stop.
What? Think about it. An Autobot
No,
human
I'm not
hybrid.
gonna think about it.
No, you don't want to think.
Oh my god, now I'm thinking about like a woman trying to birth like a transformer
She's
like
a fucking
human
little
hybrid, and it's
kid.
like the screaming amalgamation of metal and flesh.
Screaming amalgamation of like metal and flesh, and it's just tearing up. Like just straight up tearing up the mom as it's coming out. Like you hear the transforming sound as it's like coming out of the mom. It's just tearing her to shreds because it's like transforming in and out of like little car, like little moped form to baby form.
Right. So when you worked on it,
Oh, what?
I'm so scared.
Yeah, I feel like this movie tends to fall flat a little bit, just for the literally for the sole fact that we already know where this is going in a sense.
But there are prequels that are able to like.
Yeah,
There are good prequels.
yeah, Phantom Menace.
God damn it. When I was thinking Star Wars, I was thinking Rogue One. To me, I thought Rogue One was like super boring.
Yeah, I heard a lot of complaints about Rogue One, but I loved Solo.
Still have never seen Solo.
Really?
Yep.
It's okay. It's better than Rogue One in my opinion.
I could probably see that. Probably at least more entertaining.
Yeah, I really do wish that they would have deep faked
Young Harrison Ford.
yeah, young Harrison Ford onto the actor they got because I feel like it would have made the movie like 10 times better. Because that was like my major problem with the film is like I just didn't see how this young strapping guy could turn into Harrison Ford.
Burn!
I'm still trying to figure out what the fuck her shirt says.
Motorhead.
He's like, that was my mom.
If it wasn't for the name of that band, that joke would not have worked.
Bro, this is about to get real steamy real fast. You needn't prepare. She's fucking casting couching this shit. She's like, here's my name. Here's where I grew up. I'm 18. And I love working on cars. What's your name? Big Dick Energy.
Big
Big Energy.
Oh, that's where he got his name.
Not from Shia LaBeouf. Actually, I don't remember. Did he have just the name Bumblebee in the original Transformers?
After this, we'll go back and look.
Actually, no. I think Optimus Prime like introduces Bumblebee when they first meet up with him. He's like, "This is Bumblebee."
Yeah. Or maybe when Bumblebee first transforms, he like, because he can't speak, he uses the radio thing.
Yeah.
I think he might say it through that.
Maybe.
Guzzling and gas.
Hell yeah! I love guzzling my gas. Oh.
What you didn't know is they're also siblings.
It's a family tree. We're the Morrisons. My brother's my mother's my sister. How's it going? I wish upon a star that the incest of our family will fall apart. Could he not tell that was not gonna was literally gonna hit literally
The other car
like
that was right over there.
500 feet away? Oopsies.
Now my car's messed up. Funny joke.
Didn't see the second fucking falling meteorite from the sky. I feel like I don't know.
It's the two bad guys.
Yeah. Well, you know what's kind of weird about about that is that I feel like at nighttime when it's deadly quiet at Guzzlin' and Gas, that you'd be able to like hear the sound waves rupturing off of those.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I like both of those. I don't know the name of these villains, but I actually like the cars.
It's blue and red. They're from the Pokemon universe. They decided to do a crossover. I'm Paul.
You just sludged him.
He slimed me.
Is this a Nickelodeon movie?
Yeah, that's what's also kind of weird. Wait, does Nickelodeon own Transformers now?
I have no idea.
Maybe I'm just thinking Nickelodeon because of the Michael Bay or Ninja Turtles movies. I don't think this is actually. I don't think this is Nickelodeon.
It's not. It's not.
There's just so many correlations, you know, with John Cena being in the Fred movie, and the Michael Bay's Ninja Turtles.
Bumblebee, where'd you go?
He's off ransacking the village again.
Is that an extra running out of frame, or is that someone getting in the car? Okay, it was somebody getting in the car.
Yeah. Just looking at my dirty magazine. Oh, shit. I'm always like a second late on the joke to make it sync up with the film, and it honestly kind of upsets me. Whoa! What's this rubber glove nonsense being used for? Bro, you ever get a dog a prostate exam? It's not fun.
Somebody steal the station wagon?
Huh? What shit? Oh. I feel like that was kind of weird. I love a good reverse mirror shot. Why is the dog's cage there?
That was kind of funny.
Wait, I'm trying to figure out the anatomy of this now. So, one of his arms is the back of his car. Does that mean the front? The other arm is the front of the car? But
I think he can just put his appendages everywhere.
You need you stopped taking your vitamins again, didn't you?
What?
What? What? What? What's your question?
Nothing.
Oh, darn, I wasn't wearing my frilly 70s style helmet. What would I ever do if I got into a crash?
You know what?
And back to the main story.
This is a worry I had about a movie that we were making.
What?
So, you know, she just kind of ditched her bike there.
Yeah.
There's a scene like that. Like, we're probably gonna end up. That bike's probably gonna come back into play later.
Yeah.
Like, she's probably gonna be on it, but like, we're never gonna know how she fucking took it home.
Oh.
That something similar to that happens in the movie we're working on.
Well, here's the thing: is that the back of this car can turn into a fucking arm. So I don't see the point of just like being like, here, stick out your fingies. And he sticks him out, and you just hook the bike onto it, and he just clamps.
That's funny. I didn't think about that.
You know what's also amazing about Autobots is that they speak the English language without knowing what English is.
That's what I love about all alien races.
They just somehow know how to speak ours, but we can't speak theirs. This is a game my dad played with me back in the day. Except he never came back out of his hiding spot. Now wait a second, his arms fucking came out of the sides of the car.
That's what I'm saying. I think they can just come out of anywhere.
That doesn't make any sense because his whole body's made out of the body panels of the car.
I'm not saying I agree with it.
I'm just saying what I'm seeing. Bro, what are these fucking Blade Runner-esque graphics that these Transformers have? I thought they literally just called humans primitive.
He's back.
I told you we're going back to the main character. He reminds me of that one actor. I forget his name.
I just noticed
the
like
guy
the
that-
badass scar on his fucking side.
No, the scientist guy, him. He reminds me of the I don't even know how to do his fucking voice. It's that one comedian that has that super nasally, high pitched voice. It's always like squinting. I'm trying to think of how to fucking explain who he is.
Wait, did one of them turn into the? Yeah, he has like helicopter propellers, and
Oh yeah,
so they can scan, and then when they transform,
yeah. That's what I'm saying. It makes zero sense. I'm gonna find him. I know I can find him. Here we go. Yeah, the fucking scientist guy reminds me of Gilbert Godfrey. Like with more weight on him. Like look at him. No? You're not seeing it?
no, I could see it. That's like what he's gonna look like in like 70 years, when he's like 105.
Yeah, man. They didn't take us to your leader joke, dude. It's funny. Dude, shut the fuck up.
I was laughing at your joke. I'm sorry.
I know I'm funny. I get it. That's just upsetting. You want this?
No, I don't want your empty bottle of alcohol.
Oh my god. Oh my. Dude, I'm telling you, this fucking X-rated fucking shit's gonna get deep real fast. I'm talking
So
in
is she
several ways.
working on him as a robot or as a car? Because
She's-
when did she? Yeah, as a robot. So how did she become a fucking
she's a,
transformer specialist?
no, she's a machinist.
She's a mechanic. She knows how
Yeah,
to work on cars.
No, she knows how to work on anything mechanical. That's the definition of a mechanic.
Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi.
You're her
Am I
only
out?
hope. Bro, I really wish that's how this, like, you are only, like, just in Optimus Prime voice, like, I actually think he does say you're our only hope in this. I will say, if they ever do another live action Transformers movie, I would just want to be on Cybertron.
All I want, I don't want a fucking live. I want a full CGI movie like
yeah,
this.
no, yeah,
Of
literally.
just only Transformers. There's a mini-con.
Yeah, that's all I was talking about with Soundwave, where all the fucking cassette tapes that he has in him turn into Transformers. But no, I would be completely down for a full on Cybertron movie.
I completely agree.
I don't need no humans. Bro, it sounded like one of those fucking remixes from Baby Driver.
Fucking speak.
Speak, dog, speak.
Are you a robot in disguise? Are you a transformer?
I never thought of that before. Bro, you just explained everything to me. I did not know why they were called Transformers. We can buy you a new one at Walmart for $20.
You know those dudes in your hometown that like to like.
Shit, yeah, Breakfast Club. That's how you know this is a good film. Anyways, what were you saying about lunch meat?
I was saying, do you remember those dudes in high school that would just like shittily like add like a new stereo into their car and just have like a fucking subwoofer
A subwoofer?
or whatever they're called, just like
A
the big giant,
subwoofer.
yeah, subwoofer, woofer, whatever,
Bro, you a furry? You're woofing a lot.
but like the box for
Yeah,
it, they
yeah.
would just have it like in their back seat or something like that.
Oh, I did not grow up in a town like that.
I did.
Everyone I grew up with, like, were straight up just fucking like redneck mechanics. And if
These
they,
are no like redneck mechanics, not like yours were actual mechanics with a redneck sensibility. Mine were like redneck mechanics.
they were just like, I don't know where I got this truck with a back seat. I don't.
That's space for my speaker.
That's yeah. No one else sits back there. Might as well
Only
put
thing
my
sits
speaker
back here is my cooler.
with all my Coronas in them.
You know, Corona's actually taking a dip in cells.
Oh, fucking really? I would have never fucking guessed. Is she having a party without me? Didn't he invite me? Oh.
Oh.
Oh man, this is gonna be your favorite scene. We're about to go straight music montage. Except slow. Oh shit. They got you, dude. They got
They
you.
rickrolled me.
They pulled out a 2001 meme and they got you, dude.
No, this
Straight
isn't set
up.
in 2001, but I mean it is a prequel with the old memes. That's the joke I'm trying to make.
Well, I think back then, I don't think the song was a meme.
Oh, I know it wasn't a meme. That's what I was saying. I know, like,
Oh.
I was just saying because it's old.
Yeah.
An old meme.
Yeah. No.
Sorry,
yeah.
bad joke.
No,
Didn't
no
translate.
it's okay. I get it. I got it. You had to explain it, but I got it.
What if like the tape that works is like Naruto music?
When's that live action Naruto movie coming out?
I don't know, but I'm kind of excited to see it.
I just know it's probably gonna be like the fucking live
Gonna
action
be-
Bleach movie or the live action Attack on Titan movie.
Probably, well, the thing is, it's an American-made live
Is
action.
it?
Yes.
I did not know that.
So,
I thought it was literally made by the same company that did the Bleach and Attack on Titan movies.
nope. from what I heard, it was being produced in Hollywood. So I'm feeling more like Death Note, Dragon Ball Evolution vibes.
Hell yeah. That's the kind of movies I want. That's what I want to see.
I can't wait to see Naruto and Ninja High School.
Ninja High School. And then my dad Benjamin Buttoned, but in reverse, and now he's Hank at the local card shop. Can't
Had this
remember a
weird
thing.
disease where it turned him into a toy car.
Dad, is that you?
Now I just sit him here by this picture of us.
Oh, I thought you were trying to say that Bumblebee was her
Kira
dad.
actually killed him. It ties all into
What the
it.
fuck are you talking?
He died of a heart attack.
Oh, gotcha. I thought at first you were insinuating that Bumblebee was her dad.
Oh.
And I was like, I'm glad you're hopping on board this whole X-rated thing that we got going on, but like that's a bit much. Bumblebee is
No, I think
obviously
I-
not of legal age.
I think Bumblebee would be the mom.
What age do you think Autobots are allowed to start having sex?
I mean, they're built, and I'm assuming. Well, I don't know. Like,
I mean, if we're going,
I don't know the whole like.
if we're going with this whole birth theory, where they come out as like a motor and they have to grow into the car or the jet or whatever.
So like their maturity does have to grow. Yeah. Then
Yeah.
I guess whenever they're a fully built car and they have
Yeah. So how long do you think that takes?
18 years.
18 years. They don't get the subwoofer or anything. They don't get all the cool accessories until they turn 18.
Nah, that's 21, baby.
They're just bare bones.
Completed car is 18.
Completed cars at 18 when they can run off alcohols when when they're 21. Just no more gas. They get a different kind of juice. Bro, why you listen to all these bad cities when you got a good one? Topeka, Kansas. He obviously has never seen a Roomba. That is advanced. Bro, I'm not gonna lie.
When is this taking place?
Dude,
They're like mentioning the Cold War. I need to look at the music references again.
I think it's straight up like 80s. That's what I've been hearing has been like 80s, 90s.
Okay. Didn't realize the Cold War was going on until the 80s.
I don't think he was saying that. He was saying this is like, he was using it as a reference point. Oh, what was I going to say? I feel like I should. No, I'm going to talk about this on the podcast. I'm going to make a note of this real quick.
Okay.
Bro, why you got to be that way?
I was yawning.
Yeah, I know. It upset me greatly. Let's see. I'm trying to speak to you in my native tongue. Who the fuck walks to a person's house like that? Like, who knocks and then enters?
I do that with very close friends of mine.
I know. You do that with me, especially when I'm in bed. You just come in.
I know. I like to snuggle up with you.
Oh, that's so sweet. What's his name? Mo? I take it back. I can't explain.
Yeah, there you go. You were almost like word for word when she said that.
Did I really?
Yeah.
I'm so proud of myself. It's almost like I remember this movie.
Oh, no, wait. He's taking a shot. I want him to wait to take one with me.
I already sipped it.
How dare you?
I betrayed you. I'm telling you, man, you're not gonna have to chase it.
Oh yeah, it's the coffee stuff.
Yeah, believe in me. It's the simple coffee liqueur. That's not true. I wish it was. Yummy, yummy in my tummy.
Clearly chasing it to get the coffee taste out, not the liquor.
What's wrong with you? Just accept the little things. Gatorade coffee. Not sponsored. It's just like all the fucking soda companies that are coming out with like.
The energy drinks and shit.
No, I'm just like Coke has a coffee flavor in Japan.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I knew they had the Coke Energy.
Yeah, they just came out with that. I know. Yeah, know about that. Oh, bro. I swear, I keep making fucking X-rated Transformers jokes, but then it keeps doing stuff like this.
It keeps just walking me into them. I have no. I
Yeah, I
can't.
know,
I
right?
can't help myself. I have a fucking Tesla.
Tesla. I just turned on autopilot. Oh. The house keeps tumbling down.
It's literally a trans. I mean, he could turn around. It's not gonna be hard for the guy.
Everybody wants to rule the world.
If you aren't synced, you better be now.
True facts. So can they see all those little green particles of energy going through the wires? Also, I like how when they went to that wide shot where it's just a jumble of cables, they like kind of oh, no, never mind. They're trying that time. Scientific. Whoa, that doesn't look right. That did not look
Who
like
knows when like
that didn't look like a reflection at all. That was weird.
probably
And no, I think they shot that one shot on a green screen and said, "Oh, we can just put the transparency." Yeah, look at that.
No, that's what I'm saying.
That
Like, they
doesn't
probably
look-
shot that at like a low angle.
Yeah,
and
it
then-
doesn't make a whole lot. It's weird.
I think the glass is supposed to be like slanted.
No, I know it just doesn't like the
It doesn't translate.
the lighting of them doesn't match what it should be. Like they seem too light.
But what I was gonna say is, isn't it kind of sad that John Cena is like the guy in the right now?
Oh,
Like he's not like I thought he would be like the military guy to be all in with the Decepticons.
no, yeah, no.
but he's actually the one like
He's
you know,
against
this
it
is-
all.
Yeah, he's like, this is kind of weird, isn't it?
He's learning to talk. Bumblebee. Oh.
Hey.
Oh. Eh. Oh. Eh.
Everything go right. I take to the outside. Take to the make a thing go right.
Wait, wasn't the emblem on
Wait,
the
when did he
steering?
get a shirt?
He stole hers.
But
She was
when
wearing
she
that
get-
jacket. Because she was wearing that flannel tied around her waist.
Oh.
Yeah, you see. It's like a crop top on him. No, but what I was going to say is that wasn't the steering wheel like the emblem yellow on the steering wheel when she first got the car? And in that previous shot, it was black.
Who got the power?
God. Man, can I just talk about how much I,
like
love
how-
80s music?
I don't know where this movie's going, even though it's been an hour.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of weird, isn't it?
Like I feel like the plot's gone absolutely nowhere. It's all been set up for the first 50 minutes or the first hour.
Yeah,
but,
man, that's how the first act works.
I really wish this movie was like a road trip movie, like a buddy road trip movie.
Yeah.
But Bumblebee was like the buddy.
Oh, yeah, that would be fun. Buddy road trip comedy with Transformers.
Yeah, exactly. Someone said transform.
No, they said Trip.
I don't believe it.
His name's Trip. I swear. How about you watch this? Die, 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 die. Oh, they're saying dive. Shit.
Fucking die!
Die, die. You know, I
She
wouldn't
hits
want
those
to. I
one
wouldn't.
bit of rocks right over there.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I was like, I wouldn't want to dive down into that anyways. That's dumb. The AC forgot to actually pull focus.
No, I was actually about to say, I feel like that was a smart use of focus.
I mean, yeah, it was smart. It's just kind of weird that like she didn't step out of focus. Like it actually felt like it was coming.
It was
out
like
of,
racking out
yeah,
of
it
focus.
was racking out of focus. That was the weird bit. It's like
Yeah, no, it felt like it got a lot like blurrier than it
it
would have
should've.
been when she
Yeah,
walked out.
yeah.
I get what you're saying.
You want to know what's funny is that you don't notice this. This entire scene is shot on green screen. That's not true. This wasn't shot like Man 4 Stick. Bro, what a Piccadilly whore.
What the fuck did you just say to me?
I swear if that
Why are you gonna cry? You literally have a robot fucking car.
doesn't mean she's not bullied.
She can fucking. I guess she doesn't know that like he can scan to be whatever.
Yeah,
car.
she doesn't know that he's violent.
Well, not that. The fact that he could be whatever car that he really would want to be.
Oh, yeah.
Oh wait, that's probably why why he turns into a Camaro, so she has like a badass car.
I don't know. I honestly
I know that's what's
I don't
gonna
remember
happen.
I don't remember the end of the film.
Give me a few more seconds. I feel like this is
Whoa.
about to happen.
Oh, that was a fun shot. That was cool. No?
Yeah, it was alright.
Yeah, it's okay.
I broke it. Give me a new one.
Bro, Charmin free? Hell yeah. Watch this. You missed. See, this is the problem I have with CGI is that he does not feel like he's there right now. He's too bright.
Also, he's not casting a shadow onto her at all. Or both of them.
Well, yeah. 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 You ever egged a person's car? Or egged a person? Or thrown toilet paper over a person? You ever TP'd anyone? You ever TP'd or egged? And or both? Bro, that's what I think about when I see you cooking fried eggs. And that's what I see when you can't flip them.
Let the robot fend for himself. Genuinely a little funny moment right there. All the humor is like the visual humor with Bumblebee.
I mean, it's the only funny bit.
See what I mean by like it could have been like a whole like buddy road trip
Oh no,
movie.
I completely agree. For sure. What was that sound?
She was getting like a makeup dress rehearsal for Shrek the Musical.
I thought she was using fucking Gwyneth Paltrow's Goop products. I thought she had fucking like vagina stones in her. You ever seen those?
Yeah, the
little fucking eggs?
Yeah.
For your vagina strength?
It's actually helped my asshole out a lot.
With the hemorrhoids?
Yep.
Yeah, I figured as much. Used to be a bad problem.
Look, man, those monster shits that would take me like 30 minutes to go through, power through them now.
Yeah, straight liquid now.
My muscles have tightened so
My-
well that I can just squeeze them out.
Yeah, muscles have tightened so much that it pulverizes them like a food processor. It comes out in pebbles now.
Why are you driving though?
Is she?
Yeah.
Or was she? I think she might have just been grabbing the wheel for comfort. I don't think it's attached in any form or fashion.
Cop didn't see that at all.
No, he did. He just thinks that they're very skilled. Man, I really miss when cars could just fucking lay their seats down and turn into a fucking like a full bed.
Thought you were about to say when they could like smush to like half their size.
Oh, yeah, that too.
I like it. That's like the one instance where like he like almost transforms completely with them in there. Because I've
Oh,
always thought
yeah.
of like the instance of like if they panic and transform and someone's in
They-
there and they
they-
just get like crunched.
They do that in Michael Bay's.
Wait, really?
Yeah, I think in the first one.
They don't in the first one at all.
Are you
He's
sure?
he's never in the car when they.
I could have
transform.
sworn there was a moment in the first one where they're like driving and like Bumblebee transforms and somehow Shia LaBeouf ends up in his hand, and then Bumblebee just like sets him down on the ground and just runs off into battle.
that might be Optimus.
No, I don't think I've ever seen Optimus have anyone in his cab.
Okay, well maybe
I'm
you're
pretty
right.
sure it was Bumblebee. I mean, there's 5 Transformers movies. Really, there's not a definitive answer when what happens in any of them because they're all the same.
Wait.
What?
Oh wait, that's why.
She's grounded. She grounded him.
You want a Pop Tart?
I don't put them in the toaster. Honestly, it kind of confuses me that people warm up their Pop Tarts. I only do that for toaster strudels. Bro, that makes me want a fucking toaster strudel. Jesus Christ. You know how long it's been since I've had a toaster strudel? No, because that's just a fucking disgusting, like, animalistic corn dog.
Oh my god! Imagine trying. Well, it wouldn't be too hard to eat a corn dog without a stick, but it'd just be awkward too. For
Yeah, it wouldn't make any. We have grown as human beings.
yeah, gesturing for me to take another shot.
Well, not right now. I'm just saying, like, do you want me to pour you one for a later?
I know.
I mean, we still got 50 minutes left in this film. So it's just like a courtesy thing, you know? How many Transformers does it take to screw in a light bulb?
I think the hardest part of this scene right here.
Yeah, tell me what CGI.
Well, I know it's probably mostly CGI. Anything that he's interacting with, at least.
Uh-huh.
But I know some of the stuff I feel like has to be practical and they like it's rigged to stuff. Like I was thinking the light that he bumped at the very beginning. I didn't feel like that was CG. I felt like they were doing this
Oh, no.
one take. and
I
then-
think anything that's big is not CG. Like that couch, CG. But it was a real right before he sat down on it.
Yeah, no, I agree. But like the stuff falling off the wall and stuff, I think that was also practical. I think they had the time, like
Yeah, no, there's a lot of stuff that he touches that seems real. Like this coffee machine, I can tell is not real.
no, I know that.
I can tell that's not real. I can. Well, we're back to the same. Well, the dog not real. I think that dog's on a fucking green screen.
He's not.
Are you sure?
At least in that last shot, I saw pretty
Oh.
fine detail in his hair. Wait, what?
He's going to the World Wide Web, dude. Ah, so that's how we lost power for a week. That's only funny for us, and I understand that, but I felt like it was necessary.
To give context, we were out of power for a week.
Oh, his name's Memo. I thought it was Momo.
That's
Oh.
what I thought too, like the fucking lemur from Avatar. I really hope it's like the Cat in the Hat movie and Bumblebee comes through and like cleans it up in like a montage.
Like just sitting on a little like van that has a bunch of like Swiffers coming out of it. He's like a dog that knows tricks but doesn't know when to do them. Like she just used the cue hide, so he turns into a car.
Not mad, I'm just disappointed.
Bro, I wish that was a line. I like this. It's just on a fucking Segway.
Sorry.
Give her a thumbs up.
Mom walks through the door.
Yeah. Just like, what the fuck? And it's like, we got robbed. Wait, why is he not a helicopter anymore? That's another thing about Transformers.
I feel like this whole movie is just fucking dicked around until this fucking fight scene.
Yeah, basically. No, but what I was gonna say is, okay, do you think that like Transformers, once they transform into something else in their memory banks, they still have the old transformation that they can just call on it at any time?
That's something I've actually wondered before.
I mean, yeah, it is like it makes sense.
Yes, I think they completely do because
She literally could have just lied and said, "I just got here and it was this way. I think we got robbed."
that's what I was thinking. But what I was gonna say was shit. Going back to the Transformer memory bank thing, it has to because they transformed into the cars when they first arrived on the planet. Then they changed into the helicopter and the jet when they met the military people.
No, that's what I'm saying.
So now they're back into the
That's
cars.
literally why. That's why I just asked that.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. I thought that was just a random blur, but now
No,
that
I
realization
just asked
hit
that.
me.
Yeah, no, I just asked that because I had that realization.
Fucking
Bro,
I'm
this is a fucking Transformers movie. I don't need this deep.
I don't care
nonsense.
about your dad. I care about these fucking robots.
Bro, I don't care about your daddy issues, dude. On the road again?
I can't
Can't
wait to get on the road again.
Well, it's probably because you are.
Don't gotta be a bitch about it, bro.
What you don't know is that
I'm not saying you can't grieve. I'm just saying like don't be a literal bitch to people.
No, what I'm saying is that like maybe she should just come to her senses and realize that she was the one that spiked her dad's drink that caused him to go into cardiac arrest.
She's the one that made that cheeseburger.
She's the one that made the final cheeseburger that killed him. Maybe you shouldn't have put a full stick of butter in the meat.
Yeah, a little less salt on them fucking fries.
I can't believe, like, she literally dumped the thing. It wasn't even in a salt shaker. She grabbed the salt container.
Yeah, it was like a pile of salt.
You ever done that before?
No.
I literally had a friend in like high school who the doctor told him to eat less sodium, and as a way of rebelling, he just went to every fast food place, and whenever he would order food, he would grab those little salt packets that they had, and he would fucking ration them into school. He would fucking contraband them into school, and during lunch, he would just fucking pull out 15 little salt packets and just rip them open one by one and just dump them on his food and then eat it.
See, for like 2 weeks as a kid before I got sick of doing this, whenever I would go to a fast food place.
Oh, that was rough.
Yeah.
CGI. Anyways, back to basics.
Mainly thinking of like McDonald's, I would go get the little salt packets, and I wouldn't like cover them in salt, but I'd like to see a nice little white dust on my fry before
What's
I ate
wrong
it.
with you?
I got sick doing that, like legitimately.
Yeah, because
sick.
McDonald's have the saltiest fries of like all fast food restaurants.
Now we should just throwing more salt onto it.
Yeah, that's why you're fucked up. Like I can understand it with like Wendy's fries, because Wendy's fries aren't salty. They're just straight up fried potato.
This is like the primary color fight.
I mean, yeah, I guess. I'm more of a follower of science, so my primary colors are slightly different.
Oh, I was thinking of Pokemon again.
What do you mean Pokemon?
Red, blue, and yellow?
Red, blue, and green?
Well, yeah, green too, but I was thinking of Pikachu.
Yeah, but that's not like...
It's in the U.S. releases. Blue wasn't released in Japan.
Well, no,
Was it released in Japan? I could be
this
talking
goes
out my
against your
ass right
argument
there.
because there's not a green one here. There's not a blue one.
There is a blue one.
I know, you just said blue wasn't released in Japan.
I was saying the U.S. released though.
But we had red and green.
The remakes, the originals, we had blue, red, yellow.
And now we have fire red and leaf green.
Yeah.
So we have them all.
But I was wondering in the original release of Pokemon,
I'm pretty sure there was a green version.
I know there's green for sure, because that didn't get transferred or ported over. We got blue, but I was wondering if blue ever got made in Japan.
Yeah, that's where it originated. The U.S. didn't get blue.
No, the U.S. got blue. The U.S. didn't get green. It got green in the remake.
Bro, this is honestly confusing me. Because I remember green.
Green never released in the U.S. as like an original Game Boy game. It did, like I said, it did release as Leaf Green and Fire Red.
Are you sure for sure? Because I'm seeing all of these fucking...
Show me. Is it a gray cartridge?
No, it's a green cartridge. But I'm finding like tons and tons of these images online.
That is so... Let me look at... I don't have my phone on me. It's in the other room. But after this recording session, I actually want to check that because...
Yeah, because I'm seeing box art and everything.
Interesting. Because that makes me want to get green version then. I have red, blue, and yellow.
Yeah, because here's the Japanese versions of the carts.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Because I knew about red, blue, and yellow. I didn't know if there was or red, green, and yellow. I didn't know if there's a blue version with that.
Yeah.
With the Japanese releases. Because I knew we only got, or I was pretty sure that we only had blue version.
Yeah, no, from what I can tell, it was all of them. What? Whoa. Oh, okay. So you were kind of right. So originally, Pokemon Red and Blue were released in Japan, Or sorry, Pokemon Red and Green were released in Japan, with Blue being a special edition.
Okay.
But Red and Blue were the only ones that came to the US. Even though there's
Those are probably homemade carts. 'Cause a lot of people, those like hack games, like Dark Cry, not Dark Cry, but Dark Cry version and like Chaos Black version, stuff like that.
yeah, but usually those are like ROM hacks, and
No, what I'm saying is like people will put those ROM hacks into onto like actual Game Boy carts. And what I'm saying is I think someone probably took a ROM of like a translated green version and made their own like Game Boy cartridge.
yeah. I'm sorry, I was tuned out of the movie for at least 15 minutes looking at Pokemon games. What happened?
He got captured. They're torturing him now. Who knows?
Bro, I fucking love torture. When are they gonna waterboard him?
Imagine if that's what torture was instead of like waterboarding or any of that shit. It's just like being tied up and like someone doing like MMA moves on you.
Just straight up using it as a fucking punching bag? You are our only hope. Oh, shit. I was really hoping he would end that line at coming. Prime is coming? Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Goop.
God, I love how practical the fucking goo is. It's the best fucking bit.
Oh, is that shot? Was that one shot in a different frame rate? Or is it the shutter speed was weird in that
I
shot?
don't know. I can't answer those questions
But
because
you know
I
what I'm
don't.
talking about? Like that shot.
It didn't look weird to me.
The movement in it looks very weird. I think it is the shutter speed.
Bro, what a fucking bad liar. Where's Milo at? Did you not catch that joke? Milo and Otis? Let's watch Milo and Otis. I take it all back. That's our next movie time.
Let's do it.
That was based off toys, right?
Nope.
That was weak, dude.
I know. I didn't want to push it.
I was afraid something else would come out. Whoa, that was weird. His voice is like so prominent.
No, Bumblebee! Even though you're gonna be in other movies, and we know that.
That's a different Bumblebee. That's his son. I'm telling you, dude, this movie's not gonna end the way you think it is.
Yeah,
Wait, that was really weird. They just transformed into the cars, into their robots, into the fucking like helicopter jet form.
Shut it. Make sure no one can see.
I like how he just walked up to the button and just slapped it. It's like he didn't just press it. He was just like, well, bam.
This is the one that goes down, I hope.
Oh.
No. No, Bee. No, Bumblebee.
Just take him to a fucking hospital.
You're a mechanic.
You're a mechanic. You do it.
You are his doctor. You've already fucking fixed him. Need a defibrillator.
Oh, fun fact. That's exactly what she's doing.
That's what I figured. Need more juice than that.
Clear.
Why are you doing this? Like,
Clear.
there are two of you and
Clear.
more. Like, what if both of you got a gun?
And double shot him?
Yeah.
That'd be too much power.
You got any jumper cables?
Gotta recharge his battery. Fucking shot him full with jumper cables. Also, can I just talk about how good the military is with such quick turnaround for electrical weaponry?
What do you mean?
You think the army just had these fucking like giant ass stun gun rifles?
Oh,
Like what would
yeah,
they
yeah.
use?
Okay.
What would they use that against?
Okay, yeah, you make a lot of sense right there, yeah. Thought you were talking about IRL, and I was like, what? What do you mean? When was this even talked about? Blast open a hole in the door. Are you sure about that?
No, it's like that fucking it's literally that meme where it's just that little tiny hole from a bullet and he just pokes his head through.
Are you sure about that?
Are you sure about that? I'd love a good after explosion scene where all the sound dissipates.
That little ringing going.
Yeah.
Oh. There it is.
Well, this scene's having fun with it where they've made the ringing the actual background atmosphere. It's not just like droning out your ears, making them bleed. Wait, you're just talking about the one kid? Oh, never mind. They're talking about him, not her. Like fucking Moby Dick.
What's that fucking shit they did in
Wow, wow,
the
wubsy.
Attila the Hun did, where they would like tie him up on like fucking horseback? Like they would
What
tie
movie
an
you're talking about here?
No, I'm talking about real history. Like Attila the Hun,
Yeah.
they would like tie appendages to, or tie rope to each appendage, and then like put the rope on a horse.
Yeah. And just rip them.
That's what I thought of with the scene. Insta kill mode.
Yeah, straight up though.
Join me.
Come to the dark side of the Force. Man, it's crazy to me to think that the first human that's gonna die in this film's John Cena.
I'm on fire! Owie!
I like it. Yeah, no, I like that reaction from that fucking soldier where it was just like jumping like, ah,
It's hot, hot, hot.
you know,
Bumblebee, no!
I have yet to hear the Wilhelm scream in this picture, and I'm honestly kind of upset.
We still got 20 minutes.
I know. I just don't think there's enough time. Because right after this, he's just going to fight those Decepticons, and then, like, if they have a Wilhelm scream, then it's like, what's the point, really?
'21st night, September.
Man, I really wish this was a rated R film so Optimus Prime could be like, our planet is truly fucked.
Want to see a rated R Transformers movie
That's what I'm fucking saying.
where it's like robot guts and shit like that.
Well, X rated. But same thing. We'd be seeing someone's guts.
It's ew.
I just like to imagine like slime on the inside of a balloon that just pops. That's what I'm imagining right now.
I like to think that like when she kissed him, like when she pulled back from her cheek, it's like the goop from like the dead guy.
Oh. Well, yeah, what do you expect? You're standing in the middle of the goddamn road.
Thank God.
Bulletproof
Bumblebee-
glass.
Yeah. When I first saw the lights in the distance, I thought it was the two Decepticons.
Oh.
Wait,
Wait.
getting seatbelts? That was a thing?
Well, that tells us time period. When did cars not have seatbelts? That is how we will know when this movie takes place. Okay, what this movie had to take place in 1966.
That might just be an older car because I feel like this is a bit earlier than that.
You think it's earlier than 1966?
Or not earlier, later.
Until 1966, cars were most often made without seatbelts.
So I'm saying I think that might be an older car.
Many manufacturers offered seatbelts as extras to the car. Therefore, if your own classic car and no seatbelts are fitted as standard, you have no legal obligation to have them fitted. Huh.
Why would you not want a seatbelt though?
They didn't know they were...
Well, I know that, but like now, like if you got an old car that didn't have that,
because they weren't built to withstand it. All right, now we have another counterpoint. Let's figure out when Miami Vice was airing. Oh, dude, straight up double timed him. Triple timed him.
quadruple.
No, not this time.
Quadruple.
Yeah, quadruple timed him. They literally went from all fucking angles. It was a straight up gangbang of cars. One came from the left, one came from the right, one came from the back, and then one went over top. The boy just experienced his first hard on. He just came. Oh, straight up.
I actually want to know how did that kid act like throw up on sight? Like, did they stitch two shots together?
Yeah, no, now that you think about that, because he did have the line prior, so you know nothing was in his mouth.
Yeah.
Quite peculiar. Because that was CGI vomit. It was impressive.
That's true. That's probably been the best CGI in the movie.
Oh. Where all the money went to. There is no plan. Only Zool.
Sit here.
Man, I love when Transformers pick up fucking humans and you can tell they're just straight up on a green screen.
Yeah.
Also, I don't think there's been a single shot in this film where the actor's eye line matches with Bumblebee.
It's okay.
Is it though?
They'll know to shoot it practical next time.
Yeah, let's fucking shoot. I mean, they have all the Transformers running around Universal Studios. I don't see why they can't just use those suits. Did that not cause substantial enough damage to where the satellite's down?
Who knows?
Both dominoes. It was a foreshadow.
Into the dumpster.
Bro, it's just like Indiana Jones in Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. She just right into the refrigerator.
Yes, a perfect human-sized box.
What? I thought you were gonna make a Duracell battery joke or an
Nope.
Energizer joke.
I was just saying, like, the thing she needs to grab is, like, conveniently human-sized and not Transformer-sized.
Oh, yeah. Well, they are in a human world.
I know, but, like, you'd think, like, I don't know.
Yeah, same man.
I'm just looking at this bad CGI.
Dude, it's risky business, that's for sure. The thing is that it's good sometimes. It's like literally when it's this back shot, it's fine. It's when it's the front shot.
Oh, yeah. Like, the edging's horrible.
Yeah. What you don't know is that Bumblebee's been going with Otis to karate classes the past 3 weeks. Bro, Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift is looking real fucking good.
Why don't they do, like, a collaboration between Transformers and Fast and the Furious?
They did. John Cena's in this film.
Wait, is he in Fast and the Furious?
He's in the new one. Like the one they just finished filming.
Okay.
At least I'm pretty sure. Maybe he was in an older one. Only
Perfect.
37%? Bro, they're going to get out of this scotch free.
John Cena is going to be the first human to die.
Yeah, straight up, John Cena's just a stormtrooper. Got aim for shit.
Did I miss the reason she didn't take the ladder and got on the crane?
I think it's just where she was forced to go due to the Autobots like rampaging around her. I think that was the reason.
Okay.
I think her main plan was to go for the ladder, but then they started fighting in front of her and they were like, well, gotta go the other way.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah, I know. I'm liking this whole, like, they can just pull from any car or anything that they've transformed into before. Actually, you know what? This kind of proves my theory about they can scan any car or any vehicle. Because those military helicopters definitely weren't this color blue.
Oh, yeah. I guess, like, they would just still be that color no matter what.
Yeah.
I don't know why Bumblebee just always...
Well, no, that's what I've noticed in most of the Transformers films is that the cars and stuff they scan to transform into are always the color that they are. Now she's on the ladder.
Great acting.
Look,
John
man,
Cena.
I get it. The thing is that in the original cut of this film, he was
Bumblebee's gonna fucking save him. Holy shit.
Well, no, what I was gonna say is in the original cut of this film, John Cena was the main character.
I really wish that were true.
Bro, think about that. If a movie film like shot and then in editing they decided to change the main character.
They
How
just
would
did
that
a couple reshoots.
How would that even fucking work?
I think if the character is prominent enough, I think you'd literally just switch out a few scenes that the original main character had. and
Well,
reshoot.
I was literally thinking of like What if it's one of those movies that has like co-leads? Like there's two main characters,
Yeah.
and they just decide to cut one of them. It's like the movie still kind of makes sense.
It's like a buddy movie without the buddy.
Yeah, it's a movie without the buddy. You know what? I take everything back that I was saying earlier. Yeah, it makes no sense that that battery, whatever they're using, is human sized.
Right?
I thought they were just like supercharging the satellite, but that was Cybertronian tech. Bro, that's something straight out of the fucking Alien franchise. Man, it's
What if
great.
you transformed on like while you were wrapped around another transformer? Would you crush them in the process?
Bro, that's called sex. Isn't it crazy that like Transformer fighting techniques look a lot like MMA and boxing and stuff like that?
I wasn't aiming for you.
Open wide.
Say ah.
I will survive. Hey, hey.
So wait, do we get to see him turn into a Chimera?
I fucking told you that he fucking dies in this film. It's not canonical.
It's not true.
Look, I get it. You want to believe in certain things. Well, this is not one of those things. You get that? That callback?
Yeah,
to
to where she didn't want to dive.
Bro, she's straight up fucking swimming in boots. You know how hard that is? Military boots she's swimming in. And with perfect form, might I add. Does his radio work? Dude, they're
This
about
looks
to
like The
kiss.
Shape
It's a
of
shape of
Water.
water. I was about to say it. I was trying to get out too many jokes at one time.
Taking it too many at once. Wow, that really does look like The Shape of Water.
Dude, it's straight up the shape of water.
Robot hand.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be really weird. It was gonna be her right hand reaching up, then it's gonna pan left, and then her left hand reaching up.
I now want to shoot that. That would be such a funny fucking joke.
I just feel like it'd be a weird comedic beat that no one would be expecting. Bro, John Cena's about to walk up to Bumblebee and give him a secret ass handshake. Or let it. Oh my god. we both went two completely separate ways with what we were trying to make a joke, bro.
What were you gonna say?
I was trying to do like 70s, 80s music
Oh.
because he said thank you, and I was gonna say for letting me be myself again. Ah, very good.
You like how it blinked into the practical car? Did you notice that?
Don't worry about it. I'm not here to discriminate CGI
I think it
effects.
skipped like 3 frames.
Don't
around
worry
the door.
about it. See, there's her bike. Wait, what?
I'll see you later. Roll credits.
I wish this was the final shot. I like how small.
What
the
if
door
Beaches
is.
drove
Drove off
himself
the
up-
cliff?
Yep.
I wish he would be in it. What's their shirt? Neverino?
Neville?
Nirvana?
I wonder when that was CGI and if that was all CGI the entire time or.
What's funny about the scene is that she's the only one that's CGI.
God, I'm gonna lose it.
You're gonna cry? Cause me too. You know, I wonder if they actually paid royalties to just like grab random radio shows to actually make his voice, or if they actually hired.
Does it?
It doesn't sound like.
Well,
I recognized a few of the voices in that as actual actors. So I'm wondering if they just like hired a bunch of like low mid-tier voice actors
to like do a bunch of different like lines here and there.
and just mix them all together. As long like, but I
was
bet
gonna
they
say
licensed music, but for anything that's just spoken word, they hired people.
I was gonna say, do you think that like it would fall under fair use for using a word or two from something? Like to just be able to.
We talked about fair use before. Oh,
There we go.
whoopsies.
There's the Camaro.
You could have done that the whole time.
There you go.
I was close.
I want to see the steering wheel.
Why?
Oh. Well, because like that's like one of the first shots you see of it when Shia LaBeouf has it.
Objects in mirror are closer than they appear. How sweet. Except it's on the wrong side of the car?
I think it is.
Yeah, because it's supposed to be on the right side. But that was a shot from the left side.
You know, it only
Wait,
has
there
that
isn't.
mirror.
Wait a second.
What are with all these weird safety hazards?
Wait, that's
that these
Optimus
old-
Prime.
Oh wait.
I didn't even realize that.
Oh, that's cool. He had the trailer and shit.
Oh.
See, I want more of these fucking.
I was really hoping in that side wipe that we'd get the scene of the car dealership with Sam Witwicky.
Oh yeah.
And it just instantly goes into the next film. Well, that'd be so cool if it like. See, that's what I wish about prequels and sequels. If
They
there's
would
not
just-
like, if
They
there's
just
not,
perfectly go into each
yeah,
other.
they just perfectly connect, and you can just do a supercut.
That's what I love about Harold and Kumar.
Oh yeah, true.
The first two, they
Yeah. What's up with your fucking shirt, dude? Straight nasty.
thanks. Roll credits.
Bro, what's wrong with you?
That shot. Oh wait. There's another shot of her that was soft.
Don't look, man. Every
Right
movie
there.
has at least one shot that's soft. You know how crazy feature film shoots are?
Oh yeah, I do. Especially when you don't have near enough.
Shut up. People listen to this, you know.
I was just gonna say when you don't have near enough budget as this. Like
People are listening to this, you know.
I think it's pretty safe to say that like
Shut up. Don't do it.
what that we don't-
No. Wow, you're gonna use 70s and 80s music this entire movie, but then end with the credits of actual score? What is this nonsense? I ain't
that
down
movie
for this
was
at
a
all.
solid like 4.
A solid 4? Well, what about this after credit scene? Uh-oh. They're coming.
Oh wait, so there's more to this after
Yeah,
credit
no,
scene?
it's really weird what they decided to do with this. They wanted to show the title, the director's name, but then they have like 5 more minutes of film.
Oh, now it's gonna go into it. Oh wait,
No, there's still more.
okay, so like, ooh, she fixed her car. Okay, now we're at.
Yeah, now we're in credits.
Oh, it
Oh,
transitioned into a hot
yeah.
dog or a corn dog, a hot dog on a stick.
Yeah, man. So, you said 4 out of 10. Why's that? Why didn't you like this film? I think that might be
There's
one.
no fucking like the one thing I fucking liked about
I don't
it.
think you've ever gone lower than a 4 on any of these. I'm trying to remember. You've rated something else a 4 before, but I can't remember what you rated as a 4.
I think I rated Death Note like a 2 or 3.
But I don't remember you going that low.
But,
No, well, we might. I take that back. I feel like there was one movie we really didn't get into, and we both rated it like a 0.
but
It wasn't Death Note though. I gave that a solid 9.
I just felt like this, like I said during the movie,
there wasn't nothing. There was no substance.
like nothing happens until that last fight. Like you get the plot, like the first like maybe 20 minutes you understand like okay, like she gets Bumblebee, like the other robots are trying to get Bumblebee,
yeah.
and then like nothing happens until the other robots like catch Bumblebee.
No, I completely agree, which
And
is why I'm giving this film a 4.1 out of 10.
Yeah, no.
I
I mean, I like the nostalgic designs of
yeah, no, all the like all the performances were fine. There was just John Cena was a bit lackluster, but what do you expect from a WWE wrestler?
Yeah, no,
But like
Exactly.
for the most part, like a lot of the performances and everything were fine. It's just there was
and even
nothing
some of
to
the comedy,
movie.
we were genuinely laughing through some of it.
I mean, I wouldn't say I was genuine. I was laughing at you because you were laughing.
Look, I thought some of the visual humor was funny.
Yeah,
I don't think any of the like.
It was honestly more of a bullying moment in my case than anything else. But
some of the visual comedy.
no, there
was
were some
funny.
good visual gags.
But like, I'm not gonna say that the script was funny because any of those gags.
Yeah,
were not
we
funny.
honestly laughed more at the superhero movie than this, which honestly I think says a lot about us.
maybe not. Oh, thank God.
No, it's not done yet. We haven't even gotten to the scrolling credits yet.
I don't think there are any scrolling credits. I think it's just cutting like this.
How long has it been since you've seen a film that did this style of credits?
I actually couldn't tell you.
Yeah, no, I can't either. I don't, because you always think the above the line stuff when it's like the director, main cast, writer, DP, like all that stuff. Yeah, that's usually like the cutaways, like because those are like the big names that take up the whole screen. But how long has it been since you haven't seen scrolling credits?
Yeah, no, that's what I'm thinking. Like where it's just like blinking to each.
Well, it makes me wonder if they're trying to mimic fucking like 60s and 70s films. But I also can't think of 60s and 70s films not having scrolling credits.
Yeah, no. When I think of like older movies, I either think of them like stopping on the frame that they're on. Or
Yeah, I
like
wonder if they were trying to fucking make if they're trying to start a trend. Because all these are like centered around like one specific thing. Like right now we're in the VFX section. But I'm just wondering if they were like trying to start a trend where it's like this makes it more organized. So like the thing that's on the screen is all like, oh, this is this one section of the process.
main on end titles. Here we are.
Songs. That's how you know you're getting to the end of the
Yep,
credits.
exactly.
Whenever you see the songs list, that's how you know, because right after the songs, you know what you get? You get all the logos.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
and here they are.
Well, Chayton,
What?
do the pleasures.
Oh, me? Do the pleasures? Oh, there's the rest of the Paramount logo they decided to cut out from the beginning of the film. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this MindMesh Movie Talks. Of course, you can always listen to us on your favorite podcast platform every Friday at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time or every Sunday on the MindMesh YouTube channel at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. With that being said, my name's Chayton.
And I'm Fish.
And we'll see you next time where I don't remember what movie we're watching.
G.I. Joe.
Is it G.I. Joe?
It is G.I. Joe.
Fuck me.